Hello Blitz fans of all ages, it's me, Plumcastle here with another video. In a previous video of mine, I talked about the best way to get Golden Globes, as well as looking at some of the rewards you could get during the Galactic Riches event in World of Tanks Blitz. But a fellow Blitz YouTuber by the name of Great Khan, otherwise known as Seth Nathan the Wise in-game, noted that I didn't really show the true cost of things. I mean, sure, it says 200 Golden Globes for these 10 gold boosters, but what are those 200 globes actually costing you? So that's what this video is on. Before we do just that, I want to note that I am only going to be doing these calculations based on the credit bundle, because while everybody has credits, not everyone will have a premium account or epic boosters. So that I've just decided to keep it just to credits because, one, everybody has it, and two, it'll make a shorter video. So let's get right into it. So the first bundle here is the 2,500 free XP, and that is 80 globes. So if we take that 80 and we divide it by the 35 that you get in each bundle, it does not actually divide evenly. It gives us 2.28 roughly. And you can't buy 2.28 bundles, which means we automatically have to buy another bundle, which means we're having to spend more. So we take that 2.2 and we actually have to round it up to 3. So we take that now 3 and multiply that by the 150,000 credits that it takes to buy the bundle. So we take that. Let's make sure I have my numbers right, and apparently I didn't. So we take that that number, and now that means we have to spend 450,000 credits just to get this bundle with 25 globes left over. I hope that makes sense. It should make more sense as I go through more of these in the math. It's fairly simple. So from the start, just to get the 2,500 free XP, it's going to cost you 450,000 credits, which is actually quite a lot. But that is actually the cheapest thing you can buy here, so let's move on to the premium account. Now this time, we have the 1,500 Golden Globes divided by the 35 that we get in the bundle. And again, we do not actually get an even number, it's 42.8, which means we have to round it up to 43 bundles in order to get enough for this premium account. And of course, again, we multiply that by the 150,000, always forget the zero, the 150,000 credits that it costs, thus leaving us with, $6,450,000. Sorry for the stuttering there. But that is crazy. Just to get this premium bundle, it'll cost you 6,450,000 credits. That is a lot of credits, especially for premium account. And the funny thing is, more than likely you would be getting premium accounts so you can grind credits. It's what premium account is for. But if you're spending 6 million credits for 7 days of premium, you're probably not going to make it back in that amount of time. And that is then actually a waste, if you think about it. So next we have the gold boosters. And I think this would actually be a very decent thing to get. With 5 bundles, that would be 50 gold boosters. Of course, that is expensive, but 50 gold boosters gives you quite a bit of gold. But gold aside, we have the 200 globes that it costs. And again, we divide by the 35 that we get by buying the bundle. And again, an uneven number, it's 5.7, which means we have to round it up to 6 bundles in order to ensure that we have enough globes. So we take that 6 and multiply it by the 150,000 credits. And that gives us 900,000. That means we would have to spend 900,000 credits just to get one pack. That's not even all 5 of these. That's just one of them. That's nearly 1 million credits, which is actually an incredible amount. And honestly, now that I think about it, it would be best to get this only if you have a lot of credits and you are really not getting a whole lot of gold at the moment. Now let's move on to the times 10 XP. That is 250 globes. And again, dividing by the 35 globes that we get by buying the bundle, that gives us 7.1, which, as close to 7 as it is, it means we have to round it up to 8. And again, multiplying by the 150,000 credits gives us 1,200,000. That's crazy. Just to get 1 times 10 would cost you 1,200,000 credits. That is a lot of credits. And I'm gonna jump over the Galactic Riches profile background and save that for last, as it is obviously the most expensive bundle, and we're gonna get right to the camo. Now, the camo, you can see, is very, very expensive, and honestly, if we can look at the camo, isn't really that great, in my opinion. There are very few tanks that really look good with it. The Leo doesn't look that great. The only one that I've tested with and thought it looked good on was the Cromwell, but at 3,000, I'm just not sure I want to pay that. 3,000 globes, which we calculated was... Oh wait, we have not calculated, sorry. But again, it just does not look that great. But back to how much it would cost in credits to get this. It is 3,000 globes. And again, dividing by the 35 that we get in the bundle, that gives us 85.7, which we automatically round up to 86 because it's uneven. And we multiply that by 150,000. That's going to be very expensive. And just calculating that now, it would cost 12,900,000 credits. That's almost 13 million credits for the camo that honestly doesn't even look very good. Now, you may like the camo. I'm just not a huge fan of it, but no matter how cool the camo is, that is a very expensive price for just one camo. And now we've got the Galactic Container, which, if we take a little peek inside, actually contains some decent rewards. If you could buy multiple of these, I know people who have gotten every single one of the collector tanks and even re-gotten them, which means they get the gold value out of them, so it can be very good. I don't know what the MS1 camo is. From what I've seen, it just seems to be a junk item like that Christmas tree during the Christmas event. I still, to this day, have no idea what that Christmas tree did, but that is aside the point. You can get, of course, the avatars, some free XP, a little bit of gold if you're lucky, and mostly certificates for tanks, which is actually fairly decent for containers. Now, with the price, it is 150 globes, again, divided by the 35 globes that you get in the bundle. Wow, Wargaming almost seems to have done this on purpose, but nothing gets divided evenly. We've got 4.2 bundles to buy, almost 4.3, but that means we have to buy 5 bundles in order to get this one crate. And again, we multiply this by the 150,000 credits that it costs. Okay, so just to get a single container would cost you 750,000 credits. That's 750,000 credits just to buy one container. 350,000. That's a lot. Now, obviously, if you only have 750,000 credits and you managed to get this container, you're probably not going to get a whole lot in it. You would have to have a lot of credits in order to make it worth it. And now, finally, for the last reward that you could possibly get in the Galactic Riches event is the profile background, which I gotta say looks really, really good. I'm a fan of purple, and it just works together with the things I already have, like my avatar and such. But it is, as you saw, very expensive. So let's see what the exact price is. So it is a whopping 20,000 golden globes. That is a lot. 20,000 divided by the 35 globes we get in the bundle, as I'm sure you probably picked on it by this point. And that gives us 571.4, which means we automatically have to bring it up to 572. So we bring that to 572, and we multiply that by 150,000 credits, giving us 85,800,000 credits. That's a lot. That's almost 86 million credits, very nearly, just to get the profile background. And that is a lot of credits. That's more than I've ever had on my account. 85,800,000. That is crazy. That is just crazy. Excuse me there. And you can see, I actually do want to get the Galactic Riches background, but you can see here, I don't even have anywhere near the amount of credits. Let us see, if I was to do this 100% on credits, how many more credits I would need. It is roughly 86 million. Let's make sure we get all those zeros in there. And then we minus roughly 20 million credits. And that gives us, that means I would still need about 66 million credits just to get this. Now, thankfully, I do have boosters and premium account, but it is still going to be very hard to get this background because it is so expensive, and you definitely could get a lot more worth if you spent 20,000 globes on containers instead. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this helped with any questions that you might have had in terms of how much are these rewards actually costing me. Is this something worth shooting for, or is it not quite? I hope this helped, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.